Hello student, I am Prachi. In the last lecture, we will see the electric welding. So, this is the diagram of electric welding. These are the contents. This is the concept or the definition of electric welding. Advantages of electric welding. Classification of electric welding means electric welding are classified as. Then the types of electric welding. Electric resistance welding. It is the first type of electric welding. Then the types of resistance electric resistance welding and the spot welding machines, seam welding, advantages and disadvantages of electric resistance welding, and these are the questions depends on these. So these questions are important and asks mainly on this topic. So today I am going to explain the electric arc welding. So these are the contents, and first is electric arc welding. Arc means what? When the sufficient high voltage is applied between two electrodes containing air as a media between them, arc is accompanied by heat and bright glow. मीन्स दो इलेक्ट्रोड है और उनके बीच में जो मीडियम है वो एयर है. सो जैसे ही हमने वहाँ पे हीट जनरेट होगी तो वहाँ पे क्या होगा, ग्लो होगा, मीन्स ब्राइट ग्लो होगा वहाँ पे. So, arc is produced by bringing two conductors connected to a suitable source of electric current momentarily contact and then separating by a small distance. So, this is the arc characteristics. In on the y-axis there is a arc voltage and on the x-axis there is a welding current. So, this is the characteristics of arc characteristics. That is the arc welding characteristics. Factors on which arc length depend. So these are the factors on which the arc length is depend. So first is in manual arc welding, it is not possible for the operator to maintain a constant distance between electrode. If electrode are brought closer, the arc length decreases. If electrode are taken away, the arc length increases. Means जो डिस्टेंस होता है इलेक्ट्रोड का वो ऑपरेटर के हिसाब से नहीं चलता. मीन्स इफ़ इलेक्ट्रोड आर ब्राउट क्लोजर, मीन्स जो इलेक्ट्रोड है वो क्लोज हो गए तो आर्क लेंथ डिक्रीज होगी, और जो इलेक्ट्रोड है वो अवे हो गए, मीन्स उनके बीच में का डिस्टेंस ज़्यादा है तो आर्क लेंथ इंक्रीज होगी. सो मेथड्स ऑफ स्टेबलाइजेशन ऑफ आर्क. The electrode touch the job and supply is made on, then electrode is separated from job so that arc is struck. The voltage required for this purpose is called open circuit voltage. After arc is struck, the circuit turns out to be almost short circuit path and there is sudden rush in current. This current should be limited. The supply voltage should be reduced so that stable current and hence arc can be maintained. So the voltage source used should have a dropping characteristics. So these are the dropping characteristics: voltage and current and opening point. For DC supply, this voltage has to be at least 30 to 35 volt, and for AC the range is 50 to 55 volt. So types of electric arc welding, this is important. Then the arc characteristics. So these are two types, carbon arc welding and metal arc welding. So first is the carbon arc welding. What is carbon arc welding? This is the diagram of carbon arc welding. In this the electrode, workpiece, then the in this the workpiece and electrode there is a arc and power supply, return lead cable and welding lead cable. So the second is the metal arc welding. This is the diagram of metal arc welding. Electrode cable, workpiece, arc, electrode and electrode holder. These are the components, and also the welding machine, AC or DC power source and controls. These are the components of metal arc welding. So this is the diagram also of this, but is it zoom. So the next is electrode for arc welding, non-consumable and consumable electrode for arc welding. So first is the non-consumable means what? This electrode may be carbon graphite or tungsten which do not consume during welding operation. Means these electrodes may be carbon graphite or tungsten which do not consume during welding operation. And the consumable electrode means what? They are the bare electrode, lightly coated electrode and the heavily coated electrode. It is very important. So listen carefully and watch carefully. Advantages of coated electrode. This type of electrode does not oxidize to atmosphere. It increases the strength and durability of electrode. Due to this, it does not solidify rapidly. Next is, so the high quality superior weld obtained. The arc is stability is better. These are the parameters carbon and graphite. First is current capacity. For same cross section area for carbon, current capacity of carbon rod is 1/2 that of graphite. For same cross sectional area, current capacity of graphite rod is 2 times that of the carbon rod due to its low resistance. An application of carbon is welding of sheet steel, copper alloy. An application of graphite is welding of brass, bronze, aluminum. Next is DC welding and AC welding. Equipments of DC welding. Motor generator set or rectifier is required. For AC welding, AC supply with transformer. No load voltage for DC welding is low and no load voltage for AC welding is high. Air flow for DC welding is pronounced and air flow for AC welding is advantageous. Electrode for DC welding both bare and coated. Electrode for AC welding only coated. Arc stability of DC welding is higher and arc stability of AC welding is less. So the advantages of arc welding. First is external pressure is not required. Second is AC or DC supply may be used. Third is temperature achieved is very high. Fourth is filler electrode of suitable metal and strength is required. Fifth is it is suitable for repairing work. And the disadvantages of arc welding. The arc forms this flexible conductor and it produces the magnetic field. There are two effects of this magnetic field. Blow effect of edge and the blow effect due to ground current through the workpiece. All these effects will result in poor welds. So these are the advantages and disadvantages. So now the applications of carbon arc welding and metal arc welding. First the carbon arc welding application means where it is used. Welding of sheet steel, copper alloy, welding of brass, bronze and aluminum. Metal arc welding, railway wagon and wheel and traveling crane wheels. So these are the applications. Next is requirements of good welding. The weld is said to be good weld if it is free from external defects, free from deviation of the weld from the prescribed dimensions, free from unfilled craters on the surface of the weld and undercut slag on the surface of weld, free from visible cracks in and around the weld, and free from porosity in the outer layer of the weld. So the questions that can asked on this topic. First is what is welding and define arc welding. Second is what are the qualities of good weld means the requirements of good welding. So third is what type of electric supply is suitable for electric arc welding, DC or AC. What are the different electrode used for arc welding? Means which electrode? Carbon arc and metal arc. Compare between AC and DC welding. We see the comparison of this. So these are all about the electric arc welding. So today thank you. In the next lecture we see the next next topic of this utilization of electrical energy.